How often have you looked at your dog and thought, why on earth are you doing that? Well, you're not alone. At Killer Queen TV, I'm constantly wondering what's going on in those dogs' heads. It turns out that all dogs share a common set of behaviours. Some are funny, some are gross, but they all tell us something about how our furry friends are feeling. Welcome to Killer Queen TV. I'm Killer Queen, and today's list is the top 10 common dog behaviours and what they really mean. This habit is just plain gross. Many things can cause coprophagy. Your pup might be hungry, they could like the smell or taste, or they might just think it's fun. It's not a behaviour we like to dwell on, so for everyone's sake, we'll just say that if your dog is fond of eating poop, ask your vet for help. Does this scenario sound familiar? Everyone's having a great time at the dog park until Buddy starts mounting another dog. Buddy's owners are so embarrassed and apologetic, humping, whether it's on the other dogs, on your leg, or an object, usually not for sexual reasons, and it's probably not an attempt to dominate. More likely, neutered and sprayed dogs hump because they are excited or seeking attention. To prevent this embarrassing behaviour, try to redirect it with a treat or a toy, or just shout no humpies until everyone starts laughing at you. A dog's way of saying hello, nice to meet you, to another dog is to sniff the other dog's butt. In the human world, this sort of behaviour could land you in jail. In the dog world, this is a socially acceptable form of greeting. But still, why sniff butts? A dog's ability to smell is 10,000 times better than ours. And well, there are a lot of revealing aromas when it comes to a dog's rear end. Sometimes we just wish we could tell our dogs that no matter how many times they walk in a circle before lying down in their bed, it won't change their resting spot's level of comfort. You can blame your dog's ancestors for this curious ritual. Behaviourists believe that when wolf-like dogs live in the wild, they would walk around a spot to pat down the leaves or grass to create a nice nesting spot. If you had a tail, wouldn't you chase it? This amusing behaviour is simply a fun way for your pup to expend their excess energy. But if they do this constantly, then they probably have anal gland problems or flea allergy dermatitis. In some cases, tail chasing can be a sign of obsessive-compulsive disorder. If you can't distract your dog from chasing their tail, or if you suspect they have a medical condition, you should speak to your vet. Fifi sure looks like she's having fun when she finally shakes her toys, but the truth is, she's manifesting one of her primal instincts, killing.
Gnarly, did you do that? Did you do this right here?
Okay, we're being a little dramatic. Out in the wild, thrashing is how Fifi would kill her prey. At home, she's just exhibiting an innocent play behaviour. Are your canine's eyes always on you? Chances are they're probably hoping you'll give them a treat or shower them with love and affection. After all, it's hard to resist those pleading puppy dog eyes.
Nobody there. Nobody to pet. Nobody to say hello to in the morning. Nobody to give love to.
It's important to keep in mind that some dogs consider direct eye contact threatening. So before you gaze back at them, make sure they ain't showing any signs of aggression or fear. Whistling, speaking in a high-pitched voice, or even making funny noises can cause one of the dog's cutest and the most amusing behaviours, head tilting. Exactly why dogs tilt their head to the side remains uncertain, but behaviourists speculate that canines are trying to make sense of what they hear. They also might be trying to pick out a keyword like walk or fetch to find out if what you're saying will lead to something fun or rewarding. Another reason why your pup might tilt the head is to more accurately determine the location of a sound. If they're constantly holding the head to one side without an obvious trigger, they might have a medical issue and should see a vet. While you might not always want your dog to cover you in slobbery kisses, their licks are actually their way of showing you affection. Plus, your dog probably has figured out that licking you tends to get your attention. Of course, there are other reasons dogs lick you. Some researchers say licking is a sensory tool for dogs similar to reaching out and touching something.
Good boy. You know what? I love you too. I love you too.
Another explanation could be that canine mothers lick their puppies for grooming and social reasons, so this natural behaviour continues into adulthood. When you come home from work or school and your dog greets you with a stretch, that means that they are probably saying hello to you. Contrary to what most people believe, your dog didn't just wake up from a short nap or decide to do some puppy yoga. Next time your puppy greets you with a stretch, it would be great to give them a little pat or a greeting too. We have reached the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching today's top 10. Please don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe to be notified of my future videos.